Students don't struggle because patterns don't exist. They struggle because patterns vary. So the question becomes, how do we teach variability without overwhelming students? Let's look at one example. When students see the spelling AR, most of the time, it sounds like car. In fact, out of 188 words, 131 follow that primary pattern. But not all. Some sound like chair, for, ant, or even a schwa. We can also look at this from the other direction, what students hear and how it is spelled. These are the same words, just viewed from two directions. The challenge is how to introduce those variations. Because if we teach all of them at once, students overload.
In this video, we'll discuss the building an explicit lesson from planning to decodable text using the integration of multiple tools for the same vowel pattern. First, we will discuss the planner. Next, we will do an interactive demonstration. We will select the first syllable with the ISee tool, and we're going to select the first vowel syllable of the letter A. Then we will select the second syllable, ISee, the top 5. You can select individual vowel patterns, but we are going to select the top 5 to give us more variability. We will then discuss the list generators. I will have 2, I see or I hear. We'll be able to filter the list by tier and juncture and the vowel spellings and vowel sounds. As we build that list, we're going to prepare the results for other tools. We'll discuss color the vowels, 5-finger syllables, and the connected text, which is a ladder builder where we're going to build sentences, paragraphs, and stories. And we will use ChatGPT to generate the output based off the ladder specifications. There are 3 planning tools or planning and study tools. The third one, which is what we're going to demonstrate, is an interactive word list generator, where we select the first letter, I see, is A. Again, it matches the worksheet up here. And the second syllable is 411. But we're going to select the top 5 most frequent. This represents the ISee vowels. How do I say the sound? So we are going to select A as I see the first syllable. This is a test to show what I'm passing. In the second syllable, we're going to pick the top 5. So again, will be confirmed. And we're going to do a search. So this is the value that I'm passing to the right panel. You can see the first spelling is A. The second spelling is top 5. Here's a matrix. This matrix shows that the numbers within the parentheses says that the E in the second syllable has 6 vowel sounds. Y or I has 4. So you can see we are set for vowel variability. In the first syllable, remember we had 6 potential sounds? With the selection that we have of the top 5, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vowel sounds for the letter A in the first syllable. The predominant one is A for 309. Once in a while, we have a short only 22. The schwa sounds, 42, and long A is 92. So here is a teacher strategy based off the full selection of the words that we have, with 980 words. So from the first syllable strategy, we have short, schwa, long, diphthong. This is the kind of rhythm that I would like to have this tool develop. Short, schwa, long, diphthong for vowel flexibility. The second syllable, again, use the same rhythm, short, schwa, long, diphthong. And as we go into our control, that'll be more dominant. So what we have here, we have the matrix, and we have the top five vowels in the second syllable. So the statistics that we have now is based off of this whole matrix. We can select just the E in the second syllable. Again, 6 possible variations of the E sound, the vowel E. Okay, this is the dominant one. So let's select this one here. And we are going to use tier 1. So most frequently used, next, and third. Okay, the database actually has up to tier 10, but for training for vowel flexibility, I only use 3 tiers. So coming down here, the teacher box, now we have short is the dominant one, and the only one. Second syllable, we have short, schwa being very dominant, and long. So you can see how when you click on a cell, the vowel strategy gives you probabilities. And what we have found is that the most common, when we say top 5, it's usually E, Y, E, R, A, and I. But most of the time, you're going to have 2 or 3 of these recurring no matter which vowels you select for the first vowel. Okay, here we have color preview. What we want to do is go to junctures now. So we did tier 1. And we have junction of 1. We have blends and digraphs. We have twins. And we have non-twin. We're going to select this selection. And let's see what our probabilities did. Okay, again, there's 23. And short, schwa. Again, schwa is dominant. So what we want to do now is train and practice. So we're going to click on color. And that takes us down here, and we have 18 words to work with. Again, no need for nonsense words. So we're going to click Copy Color, and that says you have copied it. So let's go put it into our coloring tool. And I'm going to clear the input and paste the pattern we just selected. And as you can see, it automatically gives the word. It shows the syllabication or chunking. It tells me which juncture type it is. And it color codes. Short is red, long, diphthong, R control, and schwa. So we have short, and that also gives you the vowel sound. So we have absent. Okay, the next tool we want to do is we want to do 5 fingers. And you copy the 5 fingers, the same word list. Okay, this is a tool I developed when I was tutoring the 4th and 5th graders. where I learned to practice syllabication. So I used the 2-syllable options as a training tool. So these are includes, let's say if we did the 2 non-twin, that would be a combination of the A's and the E's and the I's and the vowels. So very comprehensive. But we just did, we went to clear and we made explicit patterns. We have, what, 18 words. We do a shuffle, and now they can come down and manually find the vowels, self-check, yes. And now we have to say, okay, how many consonants are between this vowel and that vowel? We have 2. So we go up here and look at the pattern, and let's try that cut. And then you would use the vowel flexing capability. So the A, probability-wise, was A. And here you have A or A. So that's how they could blend that syllable. Then you could go up, shuffle, again, find the vowels, self-check. Okay, bad. Okay, let's check and see if two consonants. And that's how you use the syllabication tool, what I call 5 fingers. And the next tool we have, so what we've done, we're working on individual words and individual syllables, or chunking. So now what we want to do is go to the ladder. This is where we're going to copy the ladder. And we're going to use this tool here. Now I'm going to be redesigning it. There's a lot of input data that will be removed from the screen. But basically, you come down here and there's 2 sections. Training. We're going to put, these are the words that we want to work on. And you have the option to add previously taught. So you can put that in there, and they're included in the sentence and stories as well. So we have a theme up here. So how do we do that? Let's go back to here. And we have theme support. So you copy this, and it's going to build a template, including the words that are in our ladder. And we're going to go to AI. I'm going to paste that information into your chat GPT. Okay, I'm going to ask AI to generate 5 things for early readers, 5 things for middle school readers, and 5 things for high school or adult readers. So we pasted that in, and with the words, it's going to come back. And let's pick the theme for middle school. Okay, a gadget contest with sudden madness. Going to go back. To my ladder. Okay, we got the word list in here. Now we're going to change a theme. Paste that in there. A gadget content with sudden madness. So come down here, and again, I'm going to redesign this page to be more efficient. So you want 10 sentences, and here you can decide on, for stories, low, medium, or high. Let's go with high, and let's go medium. And we want story mode. We got sentences, paragraphs, combination, or story mode. And we're going to come down here, build a prompt, copy the prompt. Very easy. Go back over to our Chat GPT. And now we have a new template. So we have the theme. We've got the words. We're going to paste that in here and send the prompt. And we get 5 paragraphs related to that theme. So as you can see, it's very complex. Level 3 is even more complex, more phrases. Pause for a second and read a paragraph or two. So that's it. So that's how you can, going back to our first tool, talked about Planner. We did the demo, created the list generator for ISee. We took it to color the vowels. We did 5 fingers. We did the connected text ladder. We even went out and searched. We could change themes so you could use the same list for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday just by changing the theme. And then we use the connected text AI to generate sentences, paragraphs, and up to 3 levels of connected text. Hope this allows you to build explicit lessons from planning to decodable text, integrating multiple tools for the same vowel pattern. Thank you.